Hello all. I just wanted to apologize for yesterday's vlog being so shitty. I just didn't film a lot. I mean, again, not a lot of film-worthy stuff happened, but that's not really an excuse to have a minute of footage, and so that was kind of a bad vlog on my end. But today, again, not a lot of vlog-worthy things to film. However, I figured, I'm just gonna keep doing these things where I talk, because why not? I mean, I like to listen to myself talk, so I'm gonna talk about, whatever comes to mind. And today, we had pizza. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. Apologies. Um, so I wanted to talk about pizza, and I wanted to talk about pizza chains, and the fast food kind of pizza, and I want to know what your guys' favorite is. It can be one that's sort of local to you, or it can just be, if it's a chain, it's probably has, many locations, so it's probably not local to you, but you know what I mean. Like fast food kind of pizza, that sort of a thing. I'm thinking like Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars. Is there another one I'm missing? Giorgio's, I think, is one. Romeo's is another one. I want to know which of those, plus any that I might be forgetting, or any that you have around you, is your favorite. At least the chains. Let's keep it to chains, because there's always, small little pizza joints that are always really good. But let's keep it to those big ones of the handful that I mentioned. Which one's your favorite and why? I would say, of all of those, the one that tastes the best to me would probably be between Romeo's and Papa John's, and I would probably lean towards Romeo's. Because Romeo's sauce, I haven't had it in a few years, but the last time I had Romeo's, and forever, for the longest time, Romeo's had the best sauce. Like, it's just an awesome sauce. And I don't know if Romeo's is everywhere, but I know where I live, there's a lot of Romeo's around. So if Romeo's isn't around you, then this part of the video is totally irrelevant. But if Romeo's is around you, you know that they have really solid pizza. If I remember correctly, their pizza's a little on the thinner side, which I don't love. I like a thick pizza, but no, like their sauce makes up for that. It's really solid, really nice pizza. But so then it would probably, if we're just going by taste, I'll give you my final verdict at the end here. But if we're just going by taste, it would go Romeo's. Probably Papa John's. I really enjoy Papa John's. Pizza Hut and Little Caesars would be tied. Probably give the edge to Pizza Hut. And then I haven't had Giorgio's in forever. I don't even know why I said Giorgio's. Giorgio's not on the same level as these other ones, but I would probably go Domino's and then Giorgio's. So that's my rankings on just taste alone. But if we were to go by cost, obviously Little Caesars is king. I mean, $5 hot and ready. How can you beat that? Plus, I actually really enjoy the taste of Little Caesars pizza. I know, that's controversial, and a lot of people think it's not very good. I think it's solid. It's not the best pizza. Like, I don't think it tastes better than, Papa John's or Romeo's, but it's still really solid, especially for the price. You can get one pizza for $5. You can feed a party of 3 or 4 people with $10 to two pizzas. So really solid. And so if I were to rank all of these finally from like my favorite to least favorite, just in general, I gotta put Little Caesars on top. I'm sorry. I can be a little cheap when it comes to food. you give me the option to have a $5 pizza or an $8 or $9 or $10 pizza, I'm getting the $5 pizza like every time. The $5 large pizza. That you can't beat that. You really can't. So I'd go Little Caesars, my favorite, and then probably Romeo's, even though I never had it because it was really expensive. Then Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Giorgio's. Now, don't get me wrong, Giorgio's and Domino's especially, I got nothing but love for them. Like Domino's, solid pizza. Domino's always seemed like the pizza that we always had. Like, not just in my household, but like that's the pizza you would get like in like a pizza party when you were in elementary school or whatever, or a pizza party at a friend's house, whatever. Like that was always the default option, and I think I just had it so much that it became not as special. It was like the taste of it became similar to like Little Caesars, but like without the added benefit of Little Caesars being cheap. Like I think Domino's is still like $8.99 or whatever. I could be wrong on that, but so Domino's is fine. It's just not special to me at all. Like Pizza Hut, you can still has a little bit of that element of like uniqueness to it, whereas Domino's just doesn't have that. And also, I think Domino's, of all these pizzas I mentioned, save maybe for Giorgio's, because I can't taste their crust right now. I can't picture what it's like. Domino's has, I think, the worst crust out of that entire group. Actually, Papa John's crust is actually pretty shitty too. Like, it's edible, don't get me wrong, but you really need to dip it in like their garlic sauce to really get it. I think it's like a tougher crust. So, Domino's has one of the worst crusts, or one of the worst doughs, I should say, and crust. Yeah, I can remember their crust being pretty hard and pretty lackluster. But yeah, all in all, I think my top three would have to be Little Caesars, Romeo's, and Papa John's. Now, if cost was no option, I'd probably go with Romeo's, but can't beat $5. At least in my opinion. Now, feel free to leave your own rankings in the comments if you have them, and also put in your comments, what's your favorite style of pizza? Because there's like Chicago style pizza. I think that's like deep dish, right? And there's the New York style pizza. There's probably some shitty California pizza, I don't know, or shitty Miami pizza. But no, the two ones I know is like Chicago pizza and New York pizza. And I think of those two styles, I probably prefer Chicago, but I haven't had good New York pizza. The only New York pizza I've had, and I really haven't had authentic Chicago style pizza either, but the only authentic wasn't even that authentic. It was like 2 hours away from New York City, so it really doesn't count. But the New York style pizza that I had was, me and my dad were going on a trip to, it was either, it must have been Niagara Falls or like Cooperstown. I don't know. That's the Baseball Hall of Fame. It was to one of those two places. I think it was actually to Cooperstown, now that I think about it. We were going there to Cooperstown, and we stopped at a pizza place. I think it was a local joint, and they might have had a couple chains around the area, but nothing that we had ever heard of. And we got this pizza, and we open it up. It's like a very flat pizza, and just like had like a puddle of grease in the middle. It was so gross. And you lift it up, and there's just like, how the bottom of a pizza box should be relatively, like, there'll be some grease like on the outside ring and stuff, like that, but like it's not supposed to be like crazy. When we would lift it up, this pizza, the bottom of the box was just like black, like someone spilled a glass of water in it. It was like, how are you cooking this thing? Do you just like throw it in a fryer and like just or like just throw it in a vat of oil and just yank it out and then put it in the box? That's what it seemed like. It was crazy. So that we thought that was just disgusting. And yeah, that's the only experience I've had with any pizza from New York. So that, to be fair, that's probably a terrible example of it. And I'm sure there's a lot of really good New York pizza around the city and stuff like that. But yeah, I did not have a good experience with it. But anyway, yeah, talk about pizza if anyone bothers to comment. I'm curious to hear your favorite kinds. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. Again, not too many cool things to film, but I really don't mind doing these little talks. I think they're fun, and they're easy to edit too. Sometimes, the Alakazam video I did a couple days ago, I put a lot of unnecessary editing in it, but it was really fun actually. It was. I like learning like how to get faster at video editing, and I'm actually finding like a little bit of a love for it. Like it's a fun process. I'm using a free software. I'm using Shotcut, but it's everything I need it to be right now. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna quit talking. This vlog is long enough just talking about pizza. So I hope you guys had a good one, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Anyway, hope you guys stop by tomorrow, watch tomorrow's vlog, and yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day. Alright, bye guys.